Some days start like any other. This was not one of them. The old courthouse stood silent, its marble halls echoing hurried footsteps and whispered prayers. Inside, the air was thick. Every eye settled on the defendant's table, where destiny and deceit would soon collide. The judge's bench loomed, casting a long shadow. Hope and dread hung in the air. The gavel struck once. The world seemed to pause. The stage was set for a showdown that would test the limits of truth and the price of winning. He was known as the Shark. Attorney Robert Kessler had never lost a case. He relished the spotlight, relished the chase. His voice, sharp and commanding, had swayed many a jury. Yet beneath his confident smile, there lingered a hunger, a need to win, no matter the means. Across the aisle, Maria Alvarez sat almost invisible. She was a small business owner, her bakery built from years of sweat and sacrifice. Now, her dream teetered on the edge. Each delay, each legal trick, drained her hope and her savings. Her eyes were rimmed red, but her back remained straight. She refused to break. Presiding over them was Judge Eleanor Burke. She was soft-spoken, but her words carried weight. Years of service had taught her to see through masks. Her patience was famous, her fairness, legendary. But even a patient judge has her limits. The battle lines were clear. Kessler's ambition versus Maria's endurance. Law wielded as a weapon, justice pursued as a lifeline. The courtroom became a crucible, forging every moment in suspense and silent suffering. It began with a simple motion, requesting more time to prepare. The judge granted it, as was her way. But then came another and another. Each time Kessler stood, voice polite but eyes cold, arguing for delay after delay. He cited missing documents, absent witnesses, and the need for more discovery. Maria's bakery suffered. Bills piled up. Employees left. Customers grew impatient. She watched, helpless as her life's work unraveled bit by bit. The stress followed her home. She stopped sleeping. She stopped laughing. Her world shrank to the courtroom and the shadows it cast. The public watched the spectacle unfold. Some whispered that justice was being twisted, that the system was failing the small and silent. Yet Kessler seemed untouchable. Each time Judge Burke expressed concern, he responded with charm and technicalities. He played the law like a violin, and the music was agony for Maria. But pain has a way of hardening resolve. Maria refused to give in. She faced each day with quiet courage. In that silent struggle, the real cost of Kessler's games became clear, measured not in dollars, but in dreams deferred and dignity denied. Judge Burke knew the law was not just words on a page, it was a promise. She watched Kessler's tactics with growing concern. At first, her warnings were gentle, a reminder of fairness. "Mr. Kessler, justice delayed is justice denied," she said. Her gaze lingered on him, heavy with meaning. The attorney smiled, unfazed. He assured her the delays were necessary, his tone smooth as silk. But the judge was not fooled. Her warnings grew sharper, her patience tested. "Continued delays will have consequences," she warned, her voice echoing in the silent room. Maria sat up straighter, hope flickering in her tired eyes. The judge's steady hand gave her strength. Each warning was a lifeline, a sign that someone saw her struggle. Kessler, however, only grew more arrogant. He began interrupting, brushing aside objections, treating the court like a stage for his ego. Tension climbed with every passing day. The judge's gavel struck louder. The silence in the room deepened. All waited for the moment when words would turn to action, and warnings would become judgment. Then, the day arrived. Kessler stood, a folder in hand. "Your Honor, I have new evidence," he announced, voice brimming with triumph. The room tensed, all eyes on the packet. Maria's heart pounded. Even Judge Burke leaned forward, curiosity and caution mingling on her face. Kessler laid out documents, supposed proof that Maria had hidden financial records. He spoke with confidence, gesturing grandly, certain of his victory. But as the judge examined the papers, her brows knit in confusion. Something was off. She called for a recess, her silence ringing louder than any outburst. During the break, the court's clerk dug deeper. What was found chilled the room. The documents were altered. The metadata revealed edits made in Kessler's own office. The evidence was not only false, it was forged. When court resumed, Judge Burke's voice was grave. "You have crossed the line, Mr. Kessler," she said, her words slicing through the pretense. The courtroom fell silent, shocked and breathless. The truth had surfaced, and with it, the weight of betrayal. The judge's face was stone, her voice steely. "This court will not tolerate dishonesty." She listed Kessler's violations: deliberate delays, disregard for warnings, and now, fabrication of evidence. Each charge struck like a hammer. The respected attorney was now exposed as a fraud. Kessler tried to protest, but the room would not hear him. Maria wept, relief and heartbreak mingling in her tears. The judge announced her sanction. Kessler was disbarred, effective immediately. Fines followed. His name would be struck from the state's legal register. The once proud attorney crumpled, his arrogance undone. But Judge Burke was not done. She ordered restitution from Maria and called for a review of all Kessler's past cases. The shock was total. The silence, absolute. Justice had spoken, and it had spoken loud. In that instant, the courtroom was transformed. No longer a stage for games, but a sanctuary for truth. The price of dishonesty was clear for all to see. As the dust settled, the lesson lingered. Maria's life would never be the same, but she left the courthouse with her dignity restored. Judge Burke remained at her bench, her eyes reflective, her spirit unbroken. The cost of standing firm was high, but so was the reward. Kessler's fall was swift, but necessary. His story became a warning, a reminder that winning at any cost is no victory at all. The courtroom, once heavy with silence, now carried a different weight, the solemn promise that justice, though slow, is sure. Everyone who witnessed that day would remember it. The hush in the room, the sting of truth, the power of integrity in the face of corruption. Justice when served is not always gentle, but it is always right. And as the sun set behind the courthouse, a silent vow was made. Integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. In the end, that is the only victory that matters. What's something people don't know about stories? They never truly end. There's always a new adventure waiting for you. Just pick your next tale and I'll meet you there. Subscribe to the Story Circle and let me know which story I should tell next in the comments.